everybody, and welcome back to Frozen Sick. It has been a while since we were playing, mostly due to, life being life and all that it entails. Um, and also due
We
to,
all hate it.
yeah, also due to several reschedulings. But we're all back together again. Um, and here we are. And last time we left off, the crew was kind of journeying across the frozen wastes. They reached the river of magma and began to head northward. And on the way, they noticed some movement in the skies above them. And they managed to notice it. They managed to notice it before it became a problem, uh, but not before it was going to affect them. So there was a swarm of harpies, and they are coming. Wait, what did we call it again? Is it clamor? Is what we worked out?
Clamor or a murder.
A clamor or a murder of harpies, and they are headed straight for everybody. I actually gotta. I'm a bad DM, and I didn't put the harpy thingy in the thing yet, so I gotta do that.
Also, Havo got shiny bracers that I don't know if she can wear or not, but they were special from a body, and I completely forgot about them, and then remembered after our game and wrote myself a post-it.
She, you found the shiny bracers, yeah.
Don't know what they do, but she's been wearing them!
Have
If she can, unless they're like giant.
When did you find them again? I forget.
A werewolf?
Yeah, that's right. You mean a
Bear?
werebear. Werebear. So yeah,
Werewolf?
it's been long enough. You would be attuned to them by now. You didn't tell me you were wearing them, or else I would have already told you what they are.
Yeah, I meant to, and everybody was like dying, and then there were harpies, and yeah, didn't think about it. But I was like, oh, yes, have those. Put those in inventory, and then yeah, I forgot. Oh, thank goodness.
This is what they are.
Oh, but I'm wearing armor. Darn it. Oh well.
Yeah, it might be useful towards one of your two barbarians in the party.
It's true.
Who can also not wear armor at all.
Oh, they technically can.
I mean, they can, but then they won't get their bonuses.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I'm pretty sure it would be hard for me to wear armor of all people.
Yeah, Tortolan armor has got to be very hard to make. Plus you get a bonus for
Especially
being
considering...
Plus you get a bonus with your shell for natural defenses for being unarmored too, even without taking into account all of the barbarian type things.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so yeah, there's harpies. Hold on, I've got a picture for this, I think. Because we had harpies at one point. Yeah, I put it under avian beings. A little bit of lag. There we go. Now, I am surrounding
Oh
you with these guys,
no.
but they are pretty high up as far as height goes. So, they are not they're not actually within 15 feet of you. They're about 30 feet off the ground.
pretty sure
still
we
hella
could kick their
flushed.
ass just the same.
And I believe somebody did something to distract a couple of them, if I'm not
Yes.
mistaken.
Size is typing. Alumiac scattered coins and meat several meters away from the bunker, distract and or appease the harpies. Not sure how effective it was, then took cover with the grappling hook to pull one down. And then Finton made slip knots and had Paul and Steven, and Paul's
Yes.
not happy and only has one rope.
Yeah. Paul is very not happy about being like that.
Yeah, I was basically trying to create a saddle, a very impromptu saddle.
Yeah, and while you managed to, with a natural 20 in animal handling, get a couple of the ropes on him, Paul is not happy about it. Um, you will find one thing about griffins that you probably didn't know. They generally do not like to be harnessed or saddled, and if anybody rides them, it's usually bareback. But you wouldn't know that. So let's see, this harpy and this harpy were both distracted. Alright, so everybody, we're gonna start off by rolling initiative.
Click on your peoples.
Initiative.
Yeah, don't forget to click on your peoples before rolling.
We know.
You know, and yet somehow I still always end up adding yours.
This time I actually remembered if I am not just freaking stupid.
Still didn't show up though.
There we go.
Oh, there it is.
Alright, I think that one might have worked.
Yeah,
Although it sucks.
it's about the same as the first one.
I'm in some deep shit.
You're just moving at turtle speed.
Turtle, turtle.
I ain't no average turtle though, I actually have a sense of momentum.
Yeah, but you gotta get that heavy shell moving.
Are you calling me fat?
Not
Me
necessarily,
forgot
just the
to
shell is
take your
heavy.
wrist.
Skinny fighter with heavy armor is still gonna be heavy.
You know what? Fair point. Fair point.
I was thinking of the same bit. Uh, Havu.
Turtle, turtle.
We know turtle for the turtle club. Turtle, turtle.
I own the Turtle Club and the Tortoise Club.
I am the turtle club.
Steven's ready
I
to
own
go.
them.
You roll for the Griffin?
I just did, yeah.
Yay!
Griffin got a 16.
And for Orvo
Oh yeah, I forgot about Orvo. Hold on.
and Pixie?
Pixie, I'm gonna have to manually do her. Still didn't load her character sheet in. She's just got...
You remembered all 417 harpies, but didn't forget the characters that can help us. Probably they'll
There's
fall over again
only 6 harpies. It's not a lot of harpies. Well, there's 6 harpies right now. There's the 6 that came into range at the moment. There you go, Orvo. Wait, I clicked on Finton instead of Orvo. Whoops.
Mine was 19, I believe. Or no, was it 22?
19.
It was 19. You already got it.
Yeah. At least Orvo is also ready. Alright, and then Pixie.
This is a...
Mhm.
With the exception of war, our team has a fairly decent initiative order.
You know, I'm glad you decided to mention explicitly how I sucked at initiative this time.
Well, it's just point like matter of fact.
Yeah, I know.
Let's see. What's your +2 initiative? Is a 1, so that's a 19 for you.
Are those squares attached to the tokens?
Hmm?
Do you not see the squares?
Oh,
Color coding?
somebody has done that, and it is not me.
You can.
The color coded harpies?
The color of their feathers.
There we go. Alright, first up is gonna be Orvo. He's gonna take aim at one of the harpies with his longbow. And deliver a shot. That's an 18, I believe that hits. Yep. For 5 piercing damage. There's a sharp, squealing squall of pain as an arrow flies up and out of the bunker and strikes one of the harpies in the wings, causing her to drop about 5 feet before righting herself and ripping the arrow out with her teeth. She spits the pieces back at you. Yes,
Did we rest since we saved a griffin?
yes, you have rested. You
Yes,
should be
because you
back at
were
full.
unconscious,
Yeah,
and then you took a
Yeah.
nap in the dog sled.
yeah, you should all be back to full.
Is it a long rest or a short rest?
It was a long rest. You should all be back to full.
Okay.
Alright.
We are all prepped up and ready to murder.
Oh, and that's right. Orvo has multi-attack, so he's gonna shoot with his longbow again. So
Yay!
another 18 for another 9 points of damage for the same harpy because he's a very focused man. Harpy drops another 5 feet. She is now only 20 feet above the ground.
Which one did he shoot at?
This one.
Pink.
Alrighty. And next up, we're gonna have Steven. Steven is going to, let's see. Yeah, he's gonna shoot with his light crossbow from the back of the griffin that he's on with you. That is 16. That hits for 5 piercing damage. He went for the same harpy that Orvo did because he's a smart boy. Here we go. That harpy's not looking like they're on death's door, but they're also not too great. Next up is Pixie. Do you have anything? Oh yeah, you've got a longbow. Okay. Okay. That's gonna hit as 1d8 plus 1. 7
Nice.
damage. Just focusing that harpy down, like twang, 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 twang. Pink is not having a great time. Finton, you're up. You are on the back of a griffin. If you command it to do any kind of movement, it will do it on its turn.
Okay.
Which I should
Hmm.
probably move you and the griffin kind of over here is probably where you guys were. You,
With
Steven, and the
Steven?
griffin. Yeah. There we go. Oh man,
Alright.
everybody was probably like clustered in more like this. There we go.
I'm going to. Let's see. Let me double check what I can do. Um, Now, question, because this is like mounted combat, and that's always complicated. Would basically my move actions be the griffins, or like how would my move actions work? Do I just not get them anymore?
So, as long as you're on the griffin, you're not going to be like moving around unless you're trying to like crawl to a different position on the griffin itself.
Okay, so like my move action would be like do this or go there.
So you don't really have a move action because Pathfinder I know has move actions. D&D 5e does not.
Okay.
Like your movement is your movement. You use it to move from point A to point B. Or
Okay.
in some cases to stand up, like if you had fallen prone.
All right. So I guess the question is asking, trying to tell the Griffin Paul to do something. Is that an action?
I'll call it a bonus action just because you did that natural 20 on your animal handling check. If you tell him to do something, he will do it to the best of ability on his next turn, as long as it doesn't endanger his own life. Now, when I say doesn't endanger his own life, you saw him take on a fucking werebear, so he's gonna have to be pretty damaged before he thinks it endangers his own life. So.
Okay. Now, crazy question because you reminded me about bonus actions. Could, just so I know what I'm able to do, because would I be able to bonus action hide behind the Griffin's head because I'm a short little halfling?
If you give up the chance to command him, yes.
Okay.
It'll be one or the other.
Yeah. I will bonus action hide, so stealth roll. Alright. Now I am at Austin's. And I can, I should ask that first. I will just roll on roll 20. I was going to ask if I could use the rainbow die.
Well, if you can find it, I thought he said it got lost.
Oh no, it's right here on the desk.
Are you sure you might not taint it and its magic? If you fuck up his rainbow
That's
dice.
exactly what would happen. I would completely curse a die.
If you fuck up his rainbow dice, I don't think he's gonna be happy. Oh, it's a 20. I don't think you needed the rainbow dice for that with your +8 to stealth. Yeah, you're effectively invisible behind the griffin's head. They don't see you, they see Steven and the griffin. Of which some of them are a little bit wary, because that's a fucking griffin.
Well, they see Griffin and Steven, but I don't think they're going to expect a Griffin to be shooting a crossbow bolt at Pink as well.
No, I don't think they would expect that.
So
Doing so
I'm
will
going to
break.
do that.
Yeah, doing so
Oh,
will
yeah.
break your stealth, obviously, but.
No, I get that. I hid for the sneak attack dice. Alright, so crossbow. Ooh,
Go ahead and roll damage. That definitely hits.
12 plus 2.
So your crossbow bolt takes this harpy right in her open mouth as she opens it, chest swelling up to unleash what might be a shriek or something else equally horrible. It goes right into her mouth and out the back of her head, and you see her fall, spiraling as her wings kind of flail to hit the snow, a spreading pool of red.
Damn. All right.
Sounds a lot like blood splatter.
Yeah, no, it is exactly like blood splatter. Yes, one down.
Awesome. Now we just have to do that 100 more times. Let's go, guys.
Hell
Oh,
yeah!
she spilled her slushy.
Yeah, and guess whose turn was next? The
I
dead
saw.
ones. So now it's Alomiak's turn.
I'm sorry for the very long turn. I just have no idea how mounted combat works.
It's okay.
30-foot grapple can't reach them, right?
Let me see if any of them are within range for that to be not where you are right now. If you move to stand directly under one of them, aka leave the safety of the bunker, then yes, you could definitely try to grappling hook one. Because they're about 30 feet out. Lomiak's gonna grapple the dead one, pull it closer, and try to make an intimidation check of, like, hey, yeah, you can still fly away if you don't want to end up like this. Yeah, if you don't want to leave the safety of the thing, I'll let you do that. It's advantage to attack a thing that can't move and is clearly dead. So let's see. Come on. So you don't have. I'll call this javelin because it's about the same. Yeah, it's gonna hit. So you grappling hook connects with the body of the harpy with a meaty thunk, and you start dragging it towards the hole. 5, 10, 15. About half your movement speed is what you can drag the body. And then I'll go ahead and roll that intimidation check. It's funny that you have a -1 to intimidation while you are naturally intimidating. Oh
Oh
no!
no!
Coincidence?
Usually with
I think
advantage, though,
not.
right?
That's still just a 5 though.
I know, but it's better than a nat 1.
It's true. So what happens is this: you reel in the harpy, and instead of the other harpies being intimidated, they kind of cackle manically because they think that you were trying to aim at one of them and you missed. They don't understand that this was a warning. They think that you just fucking missed.
I feel like
Also,
a
now has a
zero.
harpy club.
I feel like a zero intimidate is very similar to like the short girls being like, "I am angry. I am intimidating."
Oh god.
Tell me I'm wrong.
I'm very intimidating.
Okay, keep telling yourself.
No,
that.
you're not. No, you're not. Not unless you make that face. You know what face I'm talking
Oh,
about.
I know what face you're talking about.
The mom stare.
The mom stare is ever terrifying. But anywho, yeah,
I
you can
hate getting it.
definitely wield harpy as an improvised weapon. We'll call it a club. If anything gets close, you get to hit the harpy. Hit a harpy with a harpy. I'm not going to harp on about that too much more. It's the Griffin's
Sounds
turn.
like some sort of exercise, like a burpee.
Now, since nobody's given Griffin any direction, he's going to do what Griffins naturally do best, fan his wings out. And I'm not going to move it, but he is currently hovering about 15 feet over top of the bunker, and shrieking at the harpies in a threatening manner, kind of like protectively. That being said, dexterity check for Finton and for Steven with advantage because of your ropes to make sure you can stay on a flying griffin.
All right.
So
Just
is the griffin making an intimidation check also?
is it a saving throw?
The griffin is taking the dodge action, just kind of standing there ready to defend, and things attacking him are going to have disadvantage. He's just kind of there protectively.
You
And
said dex save, correct?
yeah, a dexterity saving throw with advantage because of your rope. Good thing that was advantage, Steven. God, the ones are really coming out early today, aren't they? Alright, I'm not going to move it because then it would cover everybody else, but he is currently hovering over top of the bunker, kind of about 15 feet in the air, kind of waiting for a harpy to get near, and then he will fucking rip into it.
May need to look into getting 3D mapping for such battles.
But I pay money for this.
When
That's
fly
what you
speed
get
is
for being a
in
patron.
fly and swim speed has always made mapping difficult.
It's finally a harpy's turn.
We didn't kill it yet?
You killed one harpy. There.
You know, there's a thing called different one of the same species.
Yeah. So Red is going to open her mouth and let out the most beautiful, yet discordant song that any of you has ever heard, and everybody needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, I don't know what's happening, but I feel like it might not be good.
Fenton is okay.
Alright, let's see here.
Orvo is okay. War is okay, surprisingly.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, Havu.
Yeah.
Griffin's okay.
Is this a magical effect?
Yes, it is.
I get advantage on that. Yay.
Nine's not gonna help very much, but okay. Let's see, wisdom. Oh man, Alomiac. Oh no. Okay. Stephen's okay.
Anybody
Actually,
else see the irony that the cleric is doing poorly on wisdom saves? It is funny.
That natural 2. Oh, thank goodness a griffin made it.
so I'll let you know what's happening with that on your next turn, Havu. But the harpy is just going to hover there in the air, her wings flitting beautifully as she sings this wonderful, alluring melody that you just feel yourself caught by. The other harpy is going to kind of sweep in, and since you're no longer hidden, she is going straight for Fenton and Steven. She's going to take the Griffin's held attack action. Snap at her with his beak. That's a 18. That does hit. Gonna take 9 piercing damage. But then she is going to attempt to grapple. Let's see, I'll roll a d2 here to see which of you she goes for. Finton, make a strength saving throw. Actually, this would be a contested strength check, so a contested strength check. Finton?
Sorry, I was muted. My bad.
Oh, do you know what's the best thing about this? The harpy rolled a 5. I was absolutely positive it was going to fail.
I have a -1 here,
So does
and
the
then
harpy.
let's see. So is this considering like a hit?
No, it's not doing any damage to you. The harpy is attempting to grapple you.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep, so the harpy's claws kind of go around one of each of your arms and clamp tightly shut, and you struggle, but you're unable to dislodge the harpy, and it begins to lift off with you. It can only go about 5 feet up, but it's enough for Steven to make an opportunity attack.
I will DM you a question for later because, or I don't know. I'll look into and DM you a question later
Okay, let me know when you
because
DM'd it.
grappling is confusing to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you over here with the harpy that's grappling you. There we go. Basically, grappling means that your speed is 0, so you have no movement. You can neither move away nor towards anything until you break said grapple. You can still attack the harpy, but
Okay.
you cannot move away from the harpy without using an action to attempt to break the grapple. Although you're about 20 feet up in the air right now, so that's probably not a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and that's the harpy's turn. Havu. Havu, that harpy that's singing is the most beautiful harpy you've ever seen in your entire life. You just wanna crawl right out of the bunker and go straight towards it. You've never wanted to be near a harpy as much in your life as you do right now.
It's almost as good as a singer as Lomiak's
Oh,
widow or ex or whatever it was.
Oh man, Lomiak, who also failed the wisdom saving throw, thinks that this is probably their true love reborn, but with wings this time. The parrot's probably also attracted to this.
Maybe I might just kill this one as well, just for the fun.
I think you're gonna have
Wife,
to.
new wife, new wife.
Not if
So
Havu gets to it first.
2, 3, 4. Hi, I am here.
Yeah, you
I
can't.
am here. I love your voice. You are beautiful. You are not fish, lady, but and you are not snake lady. So very interesting that your voice is so charming to me.
I'd say it's decently interesting for something trying to literally kill you, so...
You can now repeat your saving throw if you wish to.
Okie dokie.
okay. I just DM'd you.
Oh look, that song isn't as great as you thought it was anymore.
Oh, it's probably because she is a bird lady. It would be better if she was more snake-like. But I don't get to attack, correct?
Okay.
Or do I get to attack?
It is the end of your turn when you repeat
Okay,
the
that's
saving
what I
throw,
thought.
so unfortunately
Okay.
not. Also, she's about 30 feet above you in the air. You moved as close as you could, but you couldn't actually like get up in the air, so.
And I did DM you
Yes.
with what I was able to find as a picture, and then just base it off of my natural roll if you want to do that. I don't know.
Luckily, you know, a Havu being Snake Lady can actually be taller or shorter to an extent by stretching.
So let's see.
Not 30 feet tall, but
Yeah, no, you can't stretch that far.
no, but I can. I'm a little bit closer than I was originally.
In answer to your query, you can use that to try to escape it if you want to.
Or with the first contested strength versus dex, because I didn't know dex was an option.
Okay. Um,
And I rolled a natural 3 with based off of that one.
okay. Okay. Alright, yeah, you can say that it missed.
Okay. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
So strength or dex could be used against a grapple if avoiding it.
Mhm.
Got it.
Alright, and then now it's that harpy's turn, and they are going to sing. Ah.
Is their job literally just to get us off the edge?
There's no edge right now. But everybody still has to make another wisdom saving throw. Nobody has to make a wisdom saving throw against red anymore ever again, but you're not immune to the other harpy's song.
Oh, and new wisdom save.
New wisdom save.
All right.
Oh, Olomiak is here. Well, Olomiak, you don't have to make it because you're still enthralled by original harpy, so you're still in love with red harpy, so it's cool. Um, oh, Fenton, man,
Yep. Yep.
you're gonna be jumping off a motherfucking
I'm terrified.
griffin. Yep. Okay, that's not cool. Either that or you're gonna be directing the griffin to go towards it.
Question.
Answer.
So, when Red sang, and as you said, Olomiak is still in love with Red, but then nobody can be resung to by Red.
Correct. Red has.
Now, that Purple sang, even though Olomiak isn't listening to Purple because he's listening to Red, if Purple re-sang once Olomiak is no longer attracted to Red, is there another one, or is this a one-time deal?
There's another one. If Purple sings again or continues singing on its turn.
Okay. I was trying to get clarification there. Okay, cool. I also have 15 because I have advantage. Thank goodness. Hopefully that means that I didn't get...
So yeah,
enthralled.
you're good, Havu. Fenton is in love. War, please roll your wisdom saving throw while I do it for everybody else.
Cool.
Griffin's good. Ah, Orvo, damn it. And Warrior good. Oh no, Steven and Fenton want to go to purple. Alright, that's their turn. Next is
Also, Havu might need to remember to mention to Orvo, you know, it would have been nice for you to tell us to, like, put things in our ears so we weren't, you know, in love with their songs.
Oh, she's the most beautiful lass I've ever seen!
Joke's on you, I don't have any ears. Ha!
Maybe that should get
At least not any visible ones.
Alright. Orange is going to spend their turn gathering up the food and coins that Alomiak scattered on the ground. And War, it's your turn.
Alright. Time to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum.
Now, none of the harpies are within melee range of you, which means you're going to have to use a ranged attack if you want to get one.
Well, looks like I might have to do that then. Alright, let's see. Javelin. Perfect.
Holy
Nice.
shit! Double natural 20, what the fuck? Who's getting a javelin to the face, by the way? Which one?
The one that the cyan.
That one? Okie dokie. It's a good one. 4+4 piercing damage. Wow. Wow. That's so sucks. Anyway. So yeah, that'll be 8 damage. Got a fucking natural 20 and only 8 damage. Uh,
What, you mad?
no, I'm disappointed. It should have been more damage at a natural 20. I'm disappointed in it.
I know javelins were only 1d6.
Yeah.
You'd think they'd do a little more damage than that.
Yeah, you would, wouldn't you?
Um,
Anyway, though,
I mean, if I got full damage, then I would have gotten 10.
you would have. It would have been quite good. Anyway, yep, the javelin goes straight through the membrane of one of her wings as she screeches, having just unfortunately not managed to pick up Fenton. And unless you want to move out of the bunker or anywhere, that'll be your turn, War.
And nah, I think I'm gonna stay here.
Are
I
you
think I might have
angry?
gotten the perfect plan.
Or are you angry?
You know what? I think right after that, I'm gonna be angry.
okay.
Okay. All right. Next,
Okay.
Time.
next is Yellow. Yellow is also going to spend their turn gathering up the food and coin that were dropped here by Lumiak. Next, it's Orvo's turn. Oh, such a beautiful voice, he says as he stumbles from the bunker straight towards his dune. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. There we go. Come to me, lass. And Steven is going to, let's see, do you go through?
Damn, is this the second coming of Jesus? Does Jesus exist in Dungeons and Dragons?
So Steven stands up and looks like he's about to try and swan dive off the griffin towards Purple. But before he does that, he is allowed to make another saving throw. Because it says before moving into damaging terrain. And I would say that jumping off a griffin is damaging. He's gonna make another wisdom saving throw to see if he shakes it off. No, that's a 5.
Now, would this be like a grappling attempt towards Purple? Of a hug?
I mean, he's not far enough. I mean, he's not close enough he'd be able to do it. He's technically hovering over the blue circle. I just didn't move the griffin on top of that because then it would block all of the characters in there.
Okay.
So he's very far away from Purple. There's no way he could jump that far. But he's going to try. So he's going to make... I guess this will be a saving throw for him. A dexterity saving throw. That's a 21. He gets pretty far. You can jump half of your walking speed, so that's 5, 10, 15. He gets about to there, and then he goes straight down. Thankfully, only 15 feet. I think it's
To nice, fresh, soft snow.
No. Let's see here. Falling damage. 5e. I think it's a D4.
Oh.
Or no, it's a D6 per 10 feet. So he's only going to take 1d6 of falling damage because it's 15 feet.
He did have a rope.
That's 1 point of damage.
Hey, I got Robbot back again.
He's not falling off, Rob. He jumped.
Oh, so he took off the rope?
he let go of the rope and he fucking jumped.
I thought we tied it around our waists.
I thought you said you tied it around the griffin and were using it to hold on.
Yeah, so we tied it around the griffin and our waist, like a safety line. Because
Okay.
I'm using 2 hands to fire a crossbow.
How long is the rope?
I'm guessing it was like 50 feet, so cut in half for 25 for both of us, and then wrapped around a griffin.
Okay. Yeah, there's still enough rope that he'd hit the ground then, because you're
Okay.
only 15 feet in the air. But he's only gonna take 1 damage, so that's okay. Oh no.
Well, that's fair. I'm sorry, I thought I made that clear. Like, yeah, we
No, you said
basically
you were
had
making a
loops.
saddle. You told me you were making a saddle, and that does not scream
Yeah,
natural rubber waist.
like a very impromptu saddle with a sleeping bag on the back of the griffin.
Yeah, I did not get that. I did not get ties myself to Griffin from improvised saddle, but I will keep that in mind. You are tied to the Griffin,
Okay,
which
I'm
is gonna be
pretty
good.
sure I said that last session. I don't know if I'm misremembering, but
I
that
don't
was
remember
definitely my
it.
intention.
I don't remember it, but it is possible.
It was at the very end.
Okay. And then we're gonna have Pixie. Oh shit! I forgot to make a saving throw for Pixie. Hold on. I'm gonna need 2 of those. Well, possibly only 1, depending on how the first one goes. Good one. The second one might be bad. Hold on, what's your plus? Wisdom, wisdom, wisdom. That's only a +1, yeah. They're in love with purple too. She's like, no, wait up, she's mine! She's gonna dash. I can make beautiful stew for you!
Snap your ass out of it.
Fenton, you two, oh, that's right. Both Steven and her get to make saving throws at the end of their turn. Steven is still enthralled.
Get advantage for falling and hurting himself.
No, he does not,
Oh, I
unfortunately.
tried.
Yeah, he got to make a saving throw before doing the jumping and hurting himself bit. Because anytime you're about to do an action which may harm you while you're underneath this song, you get to make another saving throw. And let's see. Pixie. Nope! Pixie still loves her. Okay, Fenton, you're up and you're in love with purple. And you feel the urge to stand up and jump off a griffin just to get to her.
Okay.
So you get to make a saving throw before you jump off a griffin to see if you can snap out of it before that happens.
My character sheet closed. No.
So that's good. You're gonna jump off a griffin. They're only 15 feet above the ground, so if you do strike it, that'll be 1d6 of falling damage. It's gonna be 5 falling damage.
Of course it is.
Uh-huh. And that'll be the end of your turn, so you can make another saving throw.
Okay.
Harpies are tedious. Oh, you snap out of it. So you blink, face first in the snow, sitting up slowly, and you're like, what the fuck was I thinking? And you and Steven, I guess, are still tied around the waist with ropes to the griffin, who is not enthralled
Yep.
by the harpy, so you can't
Yep.
move any further forward.
This is turning into a backfire real quickly.
Oh boy.
Menus to here. Pick what you want.
Oh boy. Alright, so that'll be your turn, Fenton. At least you're not enthralled anymore. But you know who is? It's Alomiak. And Alomiak wants nothing more than to move towards his beautiful red harpy wife. 10, 15, 20, 25. So you rush out of the bunker. The only person still in the bunker is War.
Alright, so I'm the only one who actually has common damn sense.
And isn't in love with a harpy, yes. So yeah, you run out of the bunker and straight towards Red Harpy. You obviously can't get up to where the harpy is, but you run, and you're like, mine! Orvo's not going for Red Harpy, they're going for Purple though, so the person you're tripping is Havu, who you don't realize is no longer enthralled by said harpy. So you throw a leg out at Havu. Havu, roll a dexterity saving throw.
Yay.
Havu, Loviak sweeps the leg and you go down in the snow. No damage, but you're prone.
Yay.
Oh man. And you get
That
to
was not very nice, Alomiak.
and Lomiak gets to repeat their saving throw now that their turn is over. No steal wifey!
I wasn't planning on it.
Do you want me to roll your saving throw, Lumiak? I saw you do it earlier, so I wasn't sure if you wanted me to or not. Oh yeah, no, you're still in love with that harpy. Lumiak's just fallen in love with all the monsters. Man. Now it is the Griffin's turn. Griffin is very confused because Steven and Finton jumped off of its back. It is going to attack the harpy that is in front of it, though, which is blue, with its multi-attack, attempting to rip it to shreds before trying to move anywhere. Gonna do a beak attack as it snappy snaps, and that hits. 12 piercing damage. The harpy shrieks in pain as he bites into one of her wings. And then a sweep of the claws. It's a 19. It's 11 slashing damage for a grand total of 23 damage. And this thing only has 21 health. So you literally see Paul the Griffin rip a harpy to shreds. And it's another dead harpy.
Good job, Paul. I have a good view of this because I'm laying on the ground.
One dead harpy.
Dead harpy.
Yum. There we go. Okay, and then he is going to lower himself back to the ground, which technically is right here for him and for both of you on the ground. Because he's very confused as to why you and Steven jumped off of his back. So he is now on the ground in between the remains of, well, I guess next to the remains of one dead harpy, because Alomiak was dragging the other dead harpy that he was planning on using as an improvised weapon. So, alright, that's...
I'm guessing Alomiak isn't dragging the other harpy with him across the snow.
No, I think he did. He didn't say that he dropped it. Technically, the harpy song doesn't make you drop things, just makes you come towards them. Singing harpy is going to use a bonus action on their turn to continue their alluring song. And they're going to lower themselves to the ground, and while still singing at Alomiak, attempt to attack you, Havu, since you are prone.
You're not getting off on the right scale.
And well, I mean, you are prone, so we have advantage. That's going to be a natural 20 for a 23.
Yay.
It's going to be 7 slashing damage with the claws. And
Madame DM, check Discord.
oh no, I'm afraid. My people, I bring gifts, wifey. Proves your seniority by being alive still. Waving dead Harpy
Wave it.
around. Oh god. Honestly, she probably is into that. It is a
Roll
Harpy.
to seduce. Roll for seduction.
On your turn, sure. Right now, though,
We got a barbarian on the team. Let's go.
it says the Harpies have a club, but I don't see how they'd be holding one with their feet claws and still be able to pick people up. So I'm just gonna make the second attack a claw attack as well. Well, no, club's less damage. I'll do the club. I don't know how we're wielding
I'm
a club.
looking in Discord right now, and I see Kira, who I have not seen in quite a long time.
Aw, puppy.
Cool.
Does a 19 hit you, Avu?
Yes.
That'll be 2 bludgeoning damage, as you're booped with the Harpy equivalent of a Q-tip, I guess. Alrighty. And that is going to be that Harpy's turn. Next up would have been the dead one. Now, Havu, it's your turn.
Thinking of trying something, but it's probably not a smart move to do that. Okay. Habu is not very happy with that harpy.
I would assume not.
What,
So
did it break your party?
So she is going to try this.
Oh my god! The fuck? Roll damage. Holy shit!
Also, she
Alomia.
kind of stands up a little bit and she reaches out and just grabs her.
3d10. Let's go.
Oh man, 15 necrotic damage. Okay, so you reach out and you place your hand on this harpy's face as she's grinning at you kind of smugly, and singing. And her singing continues, but it's high pitched and pained as you sear into her features with your necrotic
Get out of here.
damage, dealing 15 necrotic damage. That harpy looks like they just took a fucking freight train of a hit right now. It's pretty bad. They're not dead though.
And I'm going to look at her and go, back off. Not very happy with her. Oh, and I'm standing again.
Mhm. So yeah, you see Havu grab your wifey's face right in front of you, Alomiak. Ah man, what a jerk. Nobody wants you to find love. Anything else for your turn, Havu?
I don't think I have anything else that I can do. I should have tried shoving some of that food in their mouth. Forgot about that. Oh well.
Alright, next up is Orange. Orange is going to... I love you too, Patrick. Funny you should mention that, actually. Try to eat some of the food that Alomiak, scattered out for the... which I think did contain some of the spicy stuff. So they're going to make a Constitution saving throw. That is a 6. Alright, they are currently blinded as they shriek in utter pain, and they're gonna take a d6 of spicy damage. It's 2 spicy damage. Oops.
What was that old Pepto-Bismol song?
I'm not sure.
Nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach.
Yes. Yes, that one.
No, I've got water in the car. Do I'll bring it in?
Yay,
And then
Pepto-Bismol.
diarrhea.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll bring the water in after the game's over. Alright, So
Yeah,
that
she found that if so quickly.
What the hell? We
You
can't.
just said
Don't
yank
got no
Pepto
more
and it
water.
popped up.
Cool.
and the harpy is going to attempt to
Cool.
eat the snow to
Thanks for the
alleviate
info.
the pain. We'll see how that works out to them on their next round.
Okay.
Next up is Purple, who is going to descend from the skies. And let's see, Orvo or Pixie? Let's roll a d2. It's gonna be Pixie.
Purple prefers Pixie.
Purple prefers Pixie. So they're going to go ahead and it's gonna be a grapple, but uncontested because Pixie's holding her arms up in joy to be embraced. So let's see, she had to drop 30 feet to come down, so she can't move anymore. I don't think. What's your movement? Well, you can go 10 more feet, but it's half speed with a pixie. So she raises 5 feet off the ground. Pixie is dangling in her claws. War, you're up.
All right. I'm ready to continue kicking ass, but unfortunately not chewing bubble gum.
So
I don't even think that exists.
there are some harpies that are within melee range now if you move to them. Red and purple are both within melee range if you move to them, or you can try to chuck another javelin.
I think I might move over here slightly and then try chucking a javelin at purple.
Okie dokie. Fire away.
Will do with pleasure.
That is a 20. That hits. Roll damage.
All right.
So that's 5 piercing, plus you are raging now, so I think that's plus... Is that plus 3 for your rage, or plus 2?
That's plus 2.
2, unless he has one of the special abilities.
I couldn't remember if he did or not. But 2?
I mean,
Okie dokie. So that's 7
Yeah.
damage. Alrighty, so that's 7 damage to that harpy. Anything else you'd like to do for your turn, War? As your javelin scrapes across its wing, and after hitting it does drop 5 feet, so Pixie is back on the ground again.
You're welcome. You can thank me later.
We're trying to go on our honeymoon! Let me go!
You cut out so much there.
Me?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're trying to go on our honeymoon! Just let me go!
Yeah, no, I don't think that's gonna happen.
Alrighty, so that'll be your turn. Next is Yellow. Yellow's gonna look at Orange, who's eating snow, and make a quick intelligence check.
Hopefully that snow ain't yellow.
Nope, that's a
It
4.
was.
She's gonna also eat some of the food and roll a Constitution saving throw. I think it was a DC 14. Yeah. Okay, that's 1 point too little. She is also going to fail her check, but just by a hair. It's not quite as bad. But they are going to take a D6 of spicy damage. They are not blinded though. Alrighty. That's 2 more spicy damage. Alright, Orvo's up, and Orvo is upset that Pixie is getting to go with the harpy. So Orvo's gonna attack Pixie.
Oh god, is this gonna be a love triangle now?
Sort of. 11 does not hit though. Neither does a 6. He's just waving his short sword wildly in her direction, sobbing. No, she's mine! Next up is Steven's turn. Steven's going to go 5, 10.
Is he still tied to the griffin?
Yup. And he makes it to 15 before he's yoinked and he can't move any further than that, and he's just making grabby hands at the griffin and crying silently. Blue tears running down his cheeks. And, oh, that's right, Orvo gets to repeat his saving throw.
Does
Ah,
Pixie?
she does, yes, on her turn. But she didn't get hit, so.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Orvo snaps out of it, though, with a 19. He's just blinking, staring at his sword, staring at the harpy, and just growls angrily. Steven gets to repeat his saving throw. That's an 11. Poor Steven. He's still in love.
Come on, stop having human emotions.
It's Pixie's turn, and since Orvo attacked her, she's going to kick at him and be like, "No, get away!" Orvo, what is your AC? Yeah, that hits. But it is just an unarmed attack, so that's plus strength, so that's only going to be 2 damage. There we go. And then she gets to repeat her saving throw. And then she blinks rapidly. What? Let me go, you oversized turkey! Fenton, you're up.
So now you've decided to come to your senses.
She's still grabbed by the harpy?
She is still grappled by the harpy. She could only repeat the saving throw at the end of her turn, so she didn't have a chance to try to break free.
Oh, okay. I
So
thought she got dropped for some reason.
the only people who are still enthralled by harpies are Lomiak and Steven, which seems very appropriate, honestly. They're different
Especially
harpies,
for
too.
Olivia.
Yeah.
Don't mind any
Fenton,
noise, I'm blowing my nose right now.
You can always
Fenton
mute
will-
if you'd like.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna mute.
So you are attached to the griffin with a 15-foot rope. Steven, who's also
Is-
attached, has ran off towards the harpy. And the griffin's on the ground.
The griffin's on the ground? Okay.
Mhm.
Could I try to jump up on the griffin?
Yep, that'll just be half your movement to remount the griffin.
Okay, cool. And I will try to tell the griffin to go after the purple one.
Okay.
And it's like, go attack that one! And you heard her, you feathery turkey! You stupid turkey! Let her go! And shoot crossbow.
Okie dokie. And Paul the griffin will attempt to attack the harpy on his next turn.
And let's see.
Oh
Nice.
shit! The rage of love! This should have been a Valentine's
Oh,
special.
damn!
13, nice.
Or
harpies-
12.
Oh yeah, 12. I can math. Don't look at me.
15's fine.
13's fine.
Also, the harpy is within 5 feet of an ally, so you can add sneak attack damage.
Oh yeah, I forgot it does work that way. I was looking at it earlier and forgot to actually finish reading that.
And that's another 3 for sneak attack.
15 damage.
The harpy was kind of snickering at you, and then her eyes go wide as a crossbow bolt lodges in her shoulder, and she is going to give a little screech while she's still continuing her harpy luring song. Okay, and that it for your turn, Fenton? You got bonus action and movement.
Well, I use half my movement to get on Griffin, on Paul, and then bonus action to direct Paul.
Mm-hmm. And then your action to shoot a harpy.
So that's it. I thought you were saying that I had movement and bonus left.
Oh, no. I was saying that's done.
Yeah.
Alright, Alomiak. You are right next to your harpy, One True Love, who Havu has just attacked. What are you doing?
Grapple, hug, and cherish.
Grapple, hug, and cherish. Alrighty. Um, would you like me to roll the strength for you?
Nice.
Awesome. Are you also perchance raging because of what was done to that poor harpy by Havu? So you would have advantage if you are also raging.
Angry in love.
Angry love.
I think rage does something with like compulsion effects.
Um,
If I don't remember
it's a
correctly.
special thing for that.
Okay. I can't remember exactly what
I
it
think
was.
that's Berserker.
Hmm.
Let's see. So contested strength. Oh fuck! That's a natural 20. So you hug the harpy. She manages to wiggle in such a way that you are not grappling her, but she kind of pats your head with a wingtip as she's still singing. Um,
Oh, and they did say yes is a kind of angry hug. Not angry at the harpy, but
but angry,
angry,
protective,
protective.
manly husbando hug. Yes. Well, then you can roll again if you want to, because you do have advantage. Let's see if you can also get a natural 20, because I'm sure your modifier
It
is
would
better
be
than the
really
harpies.
funny.
It would. Nope.
No.
Nope. Nope.
So 17. Oh god. Oh god. 17 versus 21. So the harpy does win. You're not grappling her, but she pats your head with her wingtip for hugging her. She's still focused on attacking the snake though, because as we know, birds and snakes are natural enemies. And you do get to repeat your saving throw for your wisdom saving throw now that your turn is over. Take this one. Easier food. Oh man, it's a 1. Oh man. Yeah, no, you're fully in love with this harpy. You just adore everything that she is. Oh god. Okay. That's the end of your turn. Next is the griffin's turn. The griffin is just gonna go um flap up in the air, whoosh, whoosh, which drags Stephen away. Ah! Stephen is now dangling from a griffin as the griffin goes whoosh, whoosh, and attacks the harpy, and Stephen's dangling like, ah! I guess technically he's sort of dragged behind, so about right there, because the harpy's lower to the ground since he had to drop back down since he hit it. Okay. And Griffin's gonna unload on this woman. One beak attack. That is a 12. I'm not sure if that hits. That does hit. Okay. That is 8 piercing damage as it snaps into one of her wings, and the harpy shrieks in pain. And
I
then
don't think that harpy's going to be around for very much longer.
oh no, that's only a 9. That doesn't hit. Okay. Well, it's still around for at least one more round. Speaking of, guess whose turn it is?
Yay.
Let's see. So you're offering it a dead harpy, and it's got an almost dead Havu that just burned its face that it's not too happy about.
No, I think Alomiak
Uh,
offered Havu, the dead harpy.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, let me act. He's gonna offer a dead harpy out to Havu.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. Well then, yeah, then the harpy is definitely going to still attack Havu. because it's very not happy about getting slashed at. So you're standing up now though, so it doesn't have advantage, which is good because that would have been bad since it rolled another natural 20, but it'll be an 18 instead. Does an 18 hit?
Yes.
So that's going to be 6 damage.
And I'm laying down again.
Oh no. Our
And,
healer's down.
oh no. So yeah, and as soon as it sees the snake fall, it's going to turn to you, Olomiak, and yeah, the harpy is going to attempt to grab your arms in its claws and lift you into the air. Um, since you love it, you probably won't be stopping it. I'm gonna wait till you finish typing though. Kick me! Alright, the harpy gets about 10 feet in the air with you.
Aw, I had a smart move that I didn't think of doing until now.
Love you too, baby. Alright, that's its turn. Havu, make me a death saving throw. In about 32 minutes, I am, yes. That is one fail.
Yay.
Alright, next is orange. They're gonna make another constitution saving throw. Nope. You're gonna take another d6 of spicy. Oh shit, that's 6 damage.
Oh damn. That's the spicy meatball.
Yeah, it is. Next up is purple. They're not too happy about getting slashed at, and they are going to attempt to flee with their prize, which is going to provoke opportunity attacks from Finton, Griffin, and Orvo.
Okay.
Griffin's gonna make a claw attack. Finton, go ahead and make your attack.
It has to be a melee weapon, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'll just like get my dagger at him. Oh,
Ironically, yours actually does hit, so go ahead and roll damage.
wait, mine hit?
Yeah, they only have an 11 AC.
Oh, okay. Oh wait, and that's with sneak attack.
I don't think you get sneak attack on attack of opportunity.
Let me see how it's worded. Let's see. Once per turn, you can deal an extra damage. With finesse or range weapon, you have advantage on it, or if you have advantage on attack roll, you don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy or of the target is within 5 feet. So the way I think I understood it is everyone has one turn, but can only be used one turn, and this is technically the harpy's turn.
No, you can't. You can't do that on attack of opportunity. That's on your turn.
Okay, it just says once per turn.
Yeah, once per turn, as in your turn, but not the harpy's turn.
Okay.
Alrighty, so that's still 8 piercing damage. So both Griffin, Orvo, and Fenton literally rip this harpy to shreds, and Pixie is covered in a cascade of red.
Somebody dropped their slushy again.
And she thumps down back into the snow, kind of like brushing off pieces, and she's like, "That was highly unpleasant. I did not like that at all." Okay, so that's the end of that guy's turn. Alright, War, you're up. Purple is dead now. Red is still alive, but about 10 feet in the air, holding a Lomiak. And There are two harpies way, way far away from you, which are currently having a problem with spicy food. You're still muted from when you blew your nose.
Alright. I think I'm gonna try to go over right here and see if I can get a javelin throw right at red.
Excellent. If you roll a natural one, you're totally hitting a Lomiac.
Alright. Bet.
Aw, man, that's a 7. You miss. It goes sailing by. Swoosh!
What, I had disadvantage?
You did not have disadvantage. You had just regular roll. When it's just a regular roll, the very first number, no matter what it is, high or low, is what you get. If you had advantage, it would be the highest number, no matter which one it was. And if you had disadvantage, it would be the lower number, no matter which one it was. But anyway, that's a 7. Javelin whooshes by, unfortunately. Anything else for your turn?
Guess not, then.
You could use some movement to go towards one of the other still living harpies if you want to.
I guess, but then I'll have a chance of getting out of this barrier.
Well, it's not really a barrier. It was just a bunker to make it harder for them to attack you.
Alright, fine. I'm going over here.
Okay. That's about as far as you'll get with your movement. Next up is Yellow. Yellow's going to make another Constitution saving throw. Oh, that's a natural 20. So she manages to, I don't know, find some cheese in her side bag and eat it to absorb the spicy. And she's blinking out the tears from her eyes, and she kind of looks around, and she's going to let loose a screech and go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 straight at you, War, and try to attack you. Well, actually, no. That was at the end of her turn. She had to make that, so she can't do anything. Not this turn. But she's no longer spicy-fied. Alright, it's Orvo's turn. Orvo is going to turn and shoot longbow at Harpy. $17 to hit, that hits. 3 piercing damage, he has multi-attack. That's 20, that hits. 7 piercing damage, so 10 piercing damage to your waifu.
You down?
Not yet!
Ah.
Pretty close, though. She's only taken technically 3 hits if you count both of Orvo's. Alrighty.
Robot.
Mombot.
15,
Mm-hmm.
20, 25, 30. And he is going to kneel down next to Havu to prepare to do a medicine check on his next turn. Steven is no longer with a dead heart.
Mombot.
Am I still a robot?
Nope.
Nope, okay. Steven is no longer in love with the harpy, which is dead now, but he is silently crying. He will use his turn to get up on Paul, the griffin.
Sometimes people need to learn that sometimes love just ain't for everyone.
And Pixie's gonna get up, dust herself off, and level longbow attack at the harpy that's trying to make off with a Lomiac, because a Lomiac's not allowed to be happy.
Is this just gonna become a goddamn trend?
That is an 8 plus 3 is 11. That hits! So that means it's gonna be... Longbows are how much damage again? It's a d8 plus 3. 7 damage. It's still alive, but barely. And it does drop all the way back down to the ground, so it is now at hittable height for any melee people currently. And she's going to run over 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, as far as she can get. Fenton, you are up.
All right. Now over to that one with our other friend, as he'll level his crossbow and shoot at the one holding a Lomiak.
How far is your crossbow?
Let me see. It's where did you go? It is 80 to 320 feet.
Okay, that's fine then.
All right.
That hits. Roll damage.
Nice.
Oh no,
And
you
is that
shish
also?
kebabbed it. It would be with sneak attack damage, but I'll tell you right now, what you've currently rolled is double what its health is currently. So I don't think you need to bother. Oh, yeah, there we go. 15.
I wanted to.
And Alomiak, you are snapped out of that alluring song as your wife dies, her beautiful clawed feet detaching from your shoulders as she tumbles to the ground with an arrow in her chest, her last painful breaths taken in your arms.
Can I give a visual or audio effect to this?
Yes.
Not actually. Shot through the heart.
And you're to blame, Fenton, you give love a bad name. Dun, 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 and Sives is like, no!
That meme is so perfect.
Oh man.
Speaking of memes, on Tuesday, it's gonna be meme day at my school.
Oh
Oh
no.
well, that's a thing now.
That's terrible. I don't like that.
Why is that terrible? Do you not like memes?
Nope.
No, it's reminding us of how old we are.
We're very old. All
We
right.
had jeans days in my day,
I exactly.
where
Well,
you paid to wear jeans.
While all of the people who were the
I bet you're
children of
probably so
teachers
old that
got
you
to wear
first
jeans
saw
whenever they wanted
Jesus.
anyway, and nobody gave them any kind of infractions.
I don't know if I could do this, but I'm gonna at least say it.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind. Over to those two, Paul. I don't know if that's actually gonna do anything, but I say that.
Alomiak, it is your turn. Your wife, dead in your arms. What do you do?
Oh.
Drops the first dead harpy and repeats what he had done with the seawater of the first swipe, a collective multi-voiced wailing as he begins to shove harpy wife into his coat together forever. The loud slurping and crunching of bones as puffs of feather fan out from the coat. Together forever, never will part. Not right now. Wait 19 minutes, dog. You can wait. Calm down, you're not gonna die.
Rascal, stop screaming like somebody's literally pointing a gun at you.
Jason.
Oh, wait. Oh, I forgot.
And then takes anger out on the other harpies, removing Great Axe to sprint towards them. You suck at protective wives! Okay. Well, you are raging, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So, let's see, what's your movement? I think it's just 30, right? Oh, it's 25, actually. Yeah. So you're about 10 feet from them. Do you want to sprint to get to them, or do you want to, like, throw something at them from 10 feet away? Alright, so you throw a harpy at them. Okay, let's see. This will be just a straight strength roll, and I'll do club damage if it hits. Let's see. Would you like to hit yellow or orange while I am rolling this? Holy shit, natural 20.
The holiest
Yellow's
of
closer.
jumpings.
Yeah, that'll be yellow. Ironically, the one who has shaken off their stupor of being on fire. So, let's see. Club damage is... same thing as small. I'm more like a mall. Yeah, 2d6. Okay, so that'll be doubled. 2d6. So that's 6 damage, doubled to 12 damage because critical, plus your strength modifier, which is a plus 2, plus 2. So that's 14 damage, and you were raging, so that's plus another 2. So that's 16 damage as you hit this motherfucker with a dead harpy. The harpy looks up like, ah! And just boom, harpy to the face.
Others everywhere.
And then it is the Griffin's turn. Griffin, what's your fly speed? Your fly speed is 80 feet. Yeah, you're fucking there. Whoosh! And Fenton and Steven need to roll dexterity checks to hang on to the Griffin. Oh, well, it was advantage because ropes, right? So 19. That was almost bad. Fenton, roll dexterity check. Oh. Fenton, you fall off. But he was low to the ground, so you're not taking any damage. You are being trailed behind and dragged on a rope through the snow, though.
I don't know if I'm upset with this or enjoying it.
I know, right? So yeah, you don't take any damage, but you are prone
Rob's a
on the
ghost.
ground, dragged through the snow by the rope as the griffin approaches these two, and then he's gonna lay into them. Alright, he's gonna do beak attack with advantage on Mr. Constitution. It's 25. He's gonna take 10 piercing damage. Minus 10. And then a claw attack on yellow with another 25. That is 8 slashing damage. And then that is Griffin's turn. Next up is Dead Harpy, so nope. Havu, please make another death save. That's another failure.
Go Havu.
Alright, now this harpy is going to make another constitution save. It's an 18! Finally, they managed to blink the tears from their eyes, probably because blood flooded it instead. And they can see the giant-ass griffin and all the other dead harpies. Their eyes are going to widen, but it's the end of their turn, so they can't do anything. Alright, War, you're up. There are 2 living harpies left, which are both on the ground, a distance away from you. What do you do?
All right. See, what I do is I go over there.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, that's about as far as you can go. And still be able to make an attack.
Oh, so I still get to make an attack?
If you go that distance and then throw something, yes.
Alright. Alright, so that means I can't use my great axe.
Correct. But you could use your javelin or you could use your hand axe.
Alright, I think alright, they're pretty close, so I think I'll go with the hand axe this time.
Roll damage. I'm assuming it's at yellow. It's 5
Yeah.
slashing damage as you carve off some feathers and meat.
Plus 2.
Man, I could eat
Oh
this
yeah, you're
later.
raging. So it's plus minus another 2. Alright, yeah, ooh, that harpy is not looking good at all. Staggering. Alright, it is in fact that harpy's turn now. And they are going to... They are going to disengage and fly into the air to escape. 5, 10,
Ah, hell nah, you ain't
15,
getting away that easy.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40. They fly 40 feet away, but they can't dash because they disengaged. Alrighty. Then it's Orvo's turn. He's going to do a medicine check to try to stabilize Havu. That's a 4. He sticks a finger in one of your wounds.
This is definitely a wound.
Hello, Patrick.
Probably from that harpy.
11, dear. Alright, and it's Steven's turn now. He is going to lean down off the back of the griffin and slash at Orange with his scimitar. 21, 3 slashing damage. And now it's Pixie's turn. Pixie is also going to make a medicine check. D20 plus 1. It's a 7. Nope. Sorry, Havu.
I was gonna be dead. Alright, cool.
God damn it. Fenton, you're up.
Alrighty.
I'd just like to paint it out for you. You are attached to the griffin by a rope. He's been dragging you behind. Orvo and Pixie have both failed their medicine checks for Havu, who is on 2 failed death saves right now, just so you are aware.
I'm honestly not entirely sure if I noticed how was down. He's kind of like on a adrenaline high.
If it helps, Pixie shouts, "Oh no, she really doesn't look that good!"
Okay, so with that being said, he's probably like, as he's being dragged through the snow, I'm gonna say he's having a really fun time because, like, this is like much sort of deal without the sled, like snow griffining without a griffin sled. Probably try to like right himself with like his feet in front of him to line up a crossbow shot. Then here's Pixie. He's like, eh? Okay, I'll see if I can help. We'll pull at the rope because it's a slip knot, so it frees me,
Mhm.
and then head over to top to do a message.
Nice.
Never mind, he can go over and help the harpies.
I'm sorry, Havu. You're just gonna die now. Jesus Christ.
She did try to save Haru.
You did. You did try. You
Yeah,
tried
all you
so
just kind of
hard.
come over and poke her, and are like, "Yep, we did all we could."
I'm just picturing everybody just kind of kicking snow over it.
Pinton comes over like, oh, that's bad, and then looks at Pixie like, how do you think we can cook her?
Well, I have a really good recipe for snake kebabs, but we have to make sure that the flesh isn't poisonous first.
Oh, I think
Alright,
it
I'm guessing you can
is.
determine that.
Yeah. Anyway, eh, you got a little bit of movement left for your turn if you want to use it, Fenton.
Oh, hey, Mittens, how are you?
And the action was medicine, right?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Yeah, he'll end his turn there.
Alright, next up is Alomiak. Alomiak, there's one harpy running away, one harpy getting bit by a griffin, and Havu is not looking so great. What would you like to do, Alomiak?
What will the Mac of Aloe pick today?
She did shout that. Oh, me try! Alomiak's gonna come over.
Everybody's gonna get like below a 7.
Alright, that'll be a medicine check for you, Alomiak. I believe in you. You can do this.
For some reason,
'Cause of
Mittens
snow,
always
right?
likes looking at everybody like they're freaking stupid.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Havu. I'm so
For
sorry.
surrounding
I'm
Havu.
so sorry.
Did she just
Surrounding
die?
Havu, I was like,
Not
wow,
yet.
how quick do you think she'll die?
There's she's on 2 failed death saves, so
Like in 3 seconds or like 12 seconds?
alright, the griffin can't do medicine checks, so he's just gonna rip into a harpy. Unless you want him to try to fix it with his beak. I don't think that'd turn out well. Okay, it's a beak attack that hits. 7 piercing. Claws that hits. 12. He rips another harpy to shreds. Harpy is dead now. Alright. Havu, time for another death save. You can do it. I believe in you so much.
Go, Paul! That was awesome!
Oh, whew.
Oh,
I think 10.
barely. It's a success.
I think 10 is a success. Let me double check. I think 10's a success.
That's one success. It's it was 1 through 9 is a fail.
Are you sure about that?
I'm double checking.
I'm very confident in it.
I think you are correct, but I'm just double checking.
10 through 19. Core rulebook 10 through 19 is success. Natural 20
Yep,
is
10 or
a
higher.
get
Yeah.
1 HP.
Alright, so that's one success. You've bought yourself some time.
6 seconds.
Alright, that harpy is dead now. War, there is a harpy trying to get away. He's still within ranged attack of you if you want to throw a javelin at it. Or there's Havu who desperately is dying and in need of assistance. What would you like to do?
This is a tough decision to make.
It is.
Although,
No,
what could I possibly do to, like, help out?
You could do a medicine check. You'd have to go over to her to do it, though. And the harpy would definitely get away if you do that. So it's a tough choice. Kill something or let something die, possibly.
Havu
Although,
also
can
just
everybody
let.
else do medicine checks?
Yeah, everybody's been doing it, and they've been rolling threes consistently.
I think the highest was what, like a 6?
To be fair, your character doesn't like Havu that much, and the feeling
Yeah.
is mutual, so if you attack the harpy instead, we would understand canonically.
Havu has literally dropped war into the ocean.
She has, so, like,
You know what?
Drop him.
You know
Let
what?
go.
You know what? Here.
Willingly.
Here, how about this? I'll make the moral decision here. Something you might have never seen War do in his life.
Attack the harpy.
Oh my gosh, make a medicine check. If you save Havu,
Nah. Nah.
that would be hilarious.
Although, where's the medicine check
It's
thing?
with all your other skill checks. It's alphabetical order, so just go to M for medicine.
Aha. There, found it.
Nope.
That's better than the rest of us.
True. Oh my god.
All of you have been rolling shit.
Yeah,
So,
the final
Can I
harpy.
give guidance from the afterlife or something?
Nope. The other harpy escapes across the lava river, off into parts unknown. Orva's gonna try another medicine check.
Question: Isn't that 2 attack of opportunities?
No,
Oh, okay. I'm maybe looking at the wrong harpy then.
you are. That harpy's dead.
Oh, okay. I didn't see it had. I didn't see the crossbones.
Oh, I didn't put it on it yet, but is dead. Very dead. The other harpy escaped.
Yellow.
Going crazy. In the
I'm sure he is. I'll be out to help him in a second. So Orvo. Oh, thank God, Orvo. All you needed was a 10. Havu, you're stabilized, and we are out of combat.
Yay! You know what I thought I could do, but I already had gone down?
What?
Is invoke duplicity.
Yeah, that would have
Forgot
been a
about
good
that
idea.
one.
That would have been a good idea, wouldn't it?
But I didn't realize I could have done that as a bonus action until after I was already down.
Dun dun dun. But anyway, yeah, you've managed to kill all but one of the harpies who fled. You almost lost Havu. Alomiak has lost his second wife in only a week. At least first wife Stephen is still here. But yeah, as the quote unquote snow dust settles, and Havu is stabilized, that's where we're gonna call it for the evening, because it is 9 o'clock and Jason needs to go off to bed because school.
school ain't cool, but I have to duel it. That was not a very good rhyme.
Yeah. But anyway, thank you everybody out there who was watching the Absolute Insanity tonight. We greatly appreciate it.
As you can see, I got mostly lucky on trying to kill the things, but not on trying to help the person who, if I'm being honest, I don't think I really cared about.
Yeah, we're still really impressed you took the moral high ground after they dropped you in an ocean, though. So, yeah.
He did not drop him in the ocean. He jumped on his own accord.
Sure he did, Havu.
I just gave him a suggestion.
But anyway,
Shut
yeah,
up, or else I'll regret my damn decision.
Anyway, thank you guys for watching tonight. We may or may not be streaming tomorrow. We had sort of a session 0 with the third Curse of Strahd group that I will be doing every week, every other weekish. Um, so I'm not sure if we'll actually be starting tomorrow or not, since we are still sort of in the throes of session 0. There were some character decisions that weren't quite fleshed out last session 0, so I'm not entirely sure if we'll be starting tomorrow. But if we are, I will be streaming it. Um, Thank you for watching tonight. We will not be having a session this Friday because one of our members is going to be at a concert. And on Sunday, what is normally Strati Dotty Sunday is actually going to be a Halloween one-shot that I'm going to be doing later on that evening. A continuation of the Hollow Scream from last year. So we'll be picking up right where we left off with a hag casting fucking meteor shower at a pumpkin field full of
Remember
party
our
members.
holiday one shot? That one was great.
Yeah, that's great. But anyway, yeah, that is it for the evening. I will maybe see you tomorrow and definitely see you on Sunday when I get back from the Ren Fair for that Hollow Scream one shot. From those of us here at Dragons, also maybe Dungeons, thank you. Have a great evening, and may your medicine checks not be as terrible as ours. Okay, we love
Hey,
you.
at
Good
least mine was
night.
the best out of
Bye.
everybody. Maybe I should be the
Night.
medic from TF2.
Yeah.
Sure, you can be the cleric moving forward.